They call themselves the itchy trigger finger niggas.
Itchy what?
The itchy trigger finger niggas.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Pricie here, and I'm back with another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys. First off, I want to say sorry I haven't uploaded for, I think it's been about a couple of weeks now, but as you probably could hear by the last cast that I did, I was coming down with a bit of a cold, bit of the man flu, and I didn't want to do a commentary where I was coughing to you guys all the time, so please excuse me for that, but want to make sure that I'm in the best voice possible for when I do a cast. Anyway, today, as you can see, we are playing Conquest. We are on Seine Crossing. I'm running the assault kit, got the trusty M16A3, red dot, foregrip and silencer. Believe I've got the M320 as a force multiplier, and my trusty G18 suppressed. Now me and my teammate 7, we just ran down to the B flag, captured B, and we pushed up to D since the enemy team weren't too quick at taking it. So we've got ourselves a nice little beachhead set up here at D. We're in cover, covering the various entrances into the flag. As you can see by the mini-map there, we've got both the A flag, the B flag and the D flag. So we've got 3 to their 1 at the moment, which is a great place to be when you're playing Conquest. You always want to be a flag up on the enemy. That's basically what triggers the game to bleed the tickets down. As you can see, just moving in towards C now. Pop round the corner there, get a couple of lovely headshots, and kind of thought I was a bit of a lone gunman there, and I was all by myself. And I come round the corner, and there's a bit of a mothers meeting going on in the container. So suddenly we move up in force, and look at that. That's pro playing at its best there for you. Take careful aim, and then fire your 320 into a post. That's how the pros do it, I'm telling you. That was so MLG, you won't see anything finer in one of my casts. Whoops. Anyway, as you can see, we're trying to capture the C flag. Got 16% health at the moment, so I'm doing the manly thing and hiding in the corner, trying to keep away from just about everything. And Jesus Christ, Plank, couldn't you have bought smokeless cartridges? Can't see a bloody thing. I was going to say, slowly waiting for my health to come back up to 100 now, so time to move out and actually do something. Getting a bit bored of hiding in the corner. So I come into the C building. We think there's people upstairs. We're pretty sure. So oh, toss a hot pineapple. There, got the hot pineapple for you. You want some hot pineapple? Yeah, of course you do. Everyone loves the hot pineapple. So blow him up with a nice grenade. Capture the C flag. Pre-fire this gentleman as I come round the corner and take him down. And then pick up my clanmate Katana with a nice revive. As you can see, it's getting a bit violent round here at the C flag, so I'll pop out, get a few hit bursts on that gentleman now, but he nips back into cover, and so do I before I get sniped by one of the snipers that's more than likely hiding up in their base looking down. And then this gentleman's a bit of a ninja. He just jumps right on down and kills everyone, so fair play to him, sir. You did very well there. Great play there by Share the Best. You certainly shared the best with me, so that was wonderful. Anyway, you guys, you know, we've got the big patch coming out for Battlefield 3 soon. The ultimate patch, the Uber patch, as people are calling it. Hopefully it's going to address some of these problems we've been having with the game. Various different weapon balancing issues, and oh, lovely little 2-piece there with the 320. Won't say no to that. Cheeky little double. So basically, yeah, I wanted to see what you guys' opinion is of the patch. Do you think it's going to sort things out? Do you think it's going to be for better, for worse, or do you think maybe the new changes that they're going to bring might upset what's already there at the moment, and it might take a bit longer to get going? Be interested, you know, please post comments, let me know your feedback about that, about what you think of the incoming patch. And also, while we're on the subject of the incoming patch, of course they've just announced the DLC for Battlefield 3 with regard to the close combat. Oh, there's another little 1 and 2 piece there, that's nice. Just announced the DLC with regard to the Close Quarters pack, which is coming out in, I think, June or July, sometime in around the summer. What do you guys think about that? Obviously, the map, there's going to be a whole new selection of maps and game modes, apparently, all focused around being very tight infantry-based maps with players between 2 and 16 players per team, I believe. So, I mean, I'd be very interested to find out what, you know, the community's opinion is of the Close Quarters pack. You know, let me know what you think. Are you looking forward to it? Are you not looking forward to it? What's your general thoughts? Of course, for the more die-hard Battlefield fans, we've got the Armoured Warfare pack, or Armoured Kill I think it's called, that's coming out in the autumn or the fall. That looks a little bit more like something the die-hard Battlefield fans will get into, obviously being much larger vehicular base maps, and that's kind of obviously what Battlefield's built its name on. You know, it's not a sort of a small game where you run around sort of team deathmatch style in a tight postage stamp sort of map. It's a big open squad based bonanza fest really, with tanks and jets and helicopters flying around. So I'd be interested to know in the comments, guys, about what you think about the DLC. I know there's a third piece of DLC that's been announced as well. I can't remember what they've titled that one, what the name of it is, but they haven't released too much in the way of information regarding what that pack's going to entail. But obviously, as time goes on, I'm sure they'll reveal a little bit more about that, and I'll hopefully try to discuss that in a future video with you guys. As you can see, we're just pushing in on the B flag now. Just captured the B flag. Myself, Mango, who's ITFN Katana, we call him Mango, and Seven, my squad mates here. We've been working really well as a tight-knit squad of 3. We've got 2 assaults and a support, so we've got the ability to basically revive each other and keep ourselves topped up with ammo. And on a ground-based map like this, really, where there is only one heavy tank as a sort of an armoured asset for each team, it's not too much of a problem to have mass engineers. And also, we've got a few of our clan mates on the other team, as you can see there. Fakey just managed to kill Mango there, and then I bring him down, and then this dude has got a bit of a present for me. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Nice rocket to the face. That's always great. But we get our own back on him later. He's not too much of a problem. You're always going to get people spamming RPGs out of windows on Seine Crossing, unfortunately. But as you can see, our general strategy here was to really stay with 3 flags against the enemy's 1. If they push onto one of our flags, then we push onto the one that they've got. Get this gentleman from the hip up as he deals with Mango, and then pull Mango back up again. As you can say, it's all about that close squad base work. Coming up to the gentleman with the RPG, and I let go from the hip at him, but I think somebody with a USAS finished him off. The U suck at shooting 12 with the fag rounds, as I call them. So I've got a little present here for Kieran as well, hiding in the rubble there. There you go. Yeah, nice little special delivery for you as well. So cleaned out this building now, moving down. Looks like the C flag's where they're held up. No surprise. I mean, if you leave a team with the C flag, you'll always tend to find they'll get in that building now. It's just inside of the tunnel that I'm coming up to here on the left. And it is very, very difficult to get people out of that building when they're in there. I mean, short of literally spamming explosives at the front of the building, right, left and centre, then it can be very, very tricky. I personally don't think it's amazingly great level design when you, in a first-person shooter, build a room that's only got 1 entrance. I mean, I thought it was pretty much standard first-person shooter balancing for levels, that you always make sure that there's not a place that you can get to from only one way, especially when there's gadgets in the game such as claymores. And me and this gentleman both think of the same idea at the same time. We'll go for the 320, but he gets his one off before me, and unfortunately I copped that in the face. But I think my one did explode there. I got some nice points for some kill assists, and oh yeah, and I believe that was Mango, runs down and gets the revive on me, so that's great. Back up and running again. Getting a little frantic round here. There's plenty of explosives going on, but always the same for a round on this game. Don't think we've had too much in the way of enemy mortars trying to do us yet. As you can see there, in the last couple of videos I've mentioned, I've become a bit of an obsessive with trying to drop rubble on people, so I keep trying to nip out and I'm a save you, ninja. There we are, pick him back up. Love those revives. And as I say, I keep trying to just bring this rubble down on people. There's people hiding in that building over there, which we affectionately call Teabag Terrace. So there's always people in there. There's always going to be people lurking in the various different buildings. But that's Battlefield, I guess. So you just have to try and work around that as best as possible. some of us like to play the objective, the rest of us like to camp. And about to come up against Fakey again here. I pre-fire, but my aim's a little bit off, and he punishes me for it. So fair play to you there, Fakey. You outshot me fair and square there, mate. Good one. But unfortunately for Fakey, man goes there to pick me back up again. So not too worried about that. Pushing into A now, because we've lost our 3 flag advantage that we've got, which I'm not too happy about. Want to try and get that back to a 3 flag advantage, but there is some good players on the other team, as you can tell. I mean, we've got some other ITFM players, and another great spawn by Dice there. What about that? Insane vision, literally. I think he just literally crawled out of Kitana's bum. That is not a good spawn, Dice. Come on, you need to sort that out. Hopefully that stuff's included in the patch as well, because that's just not on. And as you can see there, my clanmate Katana's busy in the corner, teabagging my other clanmate, because we do like to wind each other a little bit, wind each other up a little bit. We like having a good laugh and a joke, so we do try to take the mickey out of each other as much as possible. But it creates a really fun atmosphere to play in. And pop round the corner here, get a few shots at that gentleman, but it's not my best shooting. But finish him off with a 320. I know there's a couple of dudes in that container, but I also see there's another gentleman who's just arrived at the end there, and then end up having a bit of an argument with the railing that's next to me as I'm trying to get away, so I end up suffering an explosive in the face. But yeah, you win some, you lose some. I managed to get away, and thought I'd have another little lurk in the corner again while my health rebuilds. So yeah, that again gives me an opportunity to talk about something a little bit different. I've got a few ideas for a few videos coming up. Obviously, as you know, I'm working on my montage, Land, Sea and Air at the moment. I think that'll probably be about another month, maybe month and a half, and that should be ready. Barring the editing. I've got to sort the editing out there. And I'm not sure what happened with this gentleman on the stairs here. As he comes around the corner, he falls right into the centre of my crosshair for my hip fire, and I unleash, and the bullets just seem to dance to the right of him. So, not quite sure what happened there, but never mind. As I say, I've got a few ideas for a few new videos. Just mentioned my montage. Hopefully that should be out soon. Hopefully you guys will like that. I've been thinking about doing some tutorial videos. I think starting somewhere I was going to do tank-based videos, being my strongest point, and highlight to people sort of good positioning, good tactical placement for yourself, and also what a lot of infantry and armour ground players have a problem with dealing with is enemy aircraft. Now, by all means, I'm not saying that I'm an absolute hero when it comes to shooting down enemy aircraft. I do enjoy it, and I do manage it more than probably your average Battlefield player would, but I still put my hands up and will happily admit it is difficult. It takes more than anything, I would say, patience, and patience under fire. You know, when your tank's down to sort of 20% health left and all your alarms are screaming in your ear, and you know that chopper's basically about a second away from launching the next salvo at you that's going to finish you off. They're the times there where you've got to keep your cool, keep a good head on your shoulders, and just be patient for that shot. And you know, 9 times out of 10, if you position yourself right and use cover effectively, you will get your opportunity to take that shot. You just have to be a little bit patient there. But obviously looking for ideas from you guys. Now, I had a request from a viewer to do some footage of shotgun play. So let me know if people are interested in seeing that. It's not a weapon that I use very often, to be honest. I used to use shotguns on Bad Company 2. Not loads and loads, but enough to be adept with them. So I haven't used them too much on Battlefield 3. But I've dabbled, particularly with like the pump actions and stuff. As you can probably guess by my bit of the commentary earlier, I'm not a massive fan of the USAS. I think it's wildly overpowered and just doesn't really belong in a game that should hopefully promote shooting skill rather than hold down trigger, hope for best, which seems to be the tactic every USAS user uses. So just pushing back into B again. Managed to take Fakey down now. Get in for the flag capture. So yeah, if you guys are, if you're interested in seeing me do a little bit of shotgun play, I'll be more than happy to do that. Let me know in the comments, or by all means send me a private message via YouTube, and I'll add that all to the list. I've got a few other interesting ideas. I've got my take on a bolt action sniping montage that might be coming out soon. I don't want to let too many details loose about it, or otherwise I'll give the catch away a little bit too much. But I'll let that one be a surprise for you. But I think you guys will enjoy that. It'll be quite a tongue-in-cheek one when I do that. As you can see, I just get killed at B there by Fakey, and looks like he's so happy about it. He was dancing a little jig, bless him. So fair play to him. But I'm back in at C again. Spawn back in on Mango. Just patrolling the building. As you can see, me and Seven and Mango are all here again. The terrible trio who've been running around doing work. And there's a nice ninja move out of the top window for you there. There's one way of getting out of a window without breaking your legs when you hit the floor. I found that was quite nice. You can sort of hop down the ledges that are on the side of the buildings for some sort of Spider-Man effect. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the video here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've got a few more commentaries stashed up, ready to bring to you. Got a bonus clip here for you. There's do's and don'ts when it comes to flying a jet, and there's do's and don'ts when it comes to taking off in a jet. And this is definitely a don't. Don't ever take off from here in a jet. Alright, I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.